Hi there, signs of Libra. This is Kim, here to do your next 48-hour reading. I'm going to pull a Celtic cross. Thanks for joining me today. Asking that your spirit guides and your angels join us so the messages that we get are for your highest good. I do offer private readings. Those are $16, and you can find out how to get that in the description box if you're interested. So let's get into your reading using just regular classic tarot. Alright. Messages for the sign of Libra. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Lots of funky energy. Why is this like it just coming across as like a weird energy, because all of them are, almost all of them are in the reverse. Now, oddly enough, you have almost like the marriage and commitment card here crowning you. Okay, so let's start with the death in reverse, which is maybe ongoing change and transformation. Could mean that, or just that something, you know, isn't over, hasn't ended. The issue, like underlying everything, is Queen of Wands, which has to do with being brave, sharing your gifts and talents with others, being really good in what you do, like profession too, and the King of Wands as the challenge. Transformation and change regarding how something's being built. Maybe talking about, well, something that involves your pentacles. Also, if this is like a divine couple, then this is someone from the past where it was kind of left open. Like if it's almost feeling like this and this are the couples, and there's something that was left open in the past. Major issues regarding taking care of yourself, maybe financially, self-reliance. I feel like it's something that this character did, or, you know, has done, that's kind of like holding possibly some resentment still to something that didn't work out, that was kind of left open. Okay, what's Judgment in reverse about? And that's why I say maybe holding some resentment. So it's clearly about somebody that left a situation when it was not good. And so sometimes when that happens, if there's other people around, there's other issues that are left open. And so I think that's what it's talking about. So this holding on to this resentment or anger has to do with somebody leaving. I don't know if that's the issue right now or what. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse as the challenge says that it was never really reciprocal anyway. Or there was something that just wasn't reciprocal, or equal give and take. If this is talking about like business, then it's something about the business that wasn't paying back what you were putting in. So the Page of Pentacles is at the heart of the matter. But it's in reverse. So, okay, the funky energy here, I'll just be honest. So it's either you're your reading or it's not your reading, right? So Libra, this Page of Pentacles in the reverse is telling me that you've been taking a person back who has, you know what I mean? And so therefore, who things weren't reciprocal with, and so therefore it's almost like it keeps repeating. When the main issue, I almost feel like for yourself, is wanting to be free, independent, and, you know, your own boss, not letting anybody say anything to direct you. So it's holding on to some kind of anger, resentment, but yet still investing in the same. That's interesting. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. Like, for real, I feel like, all right. Oh, goodness. At the heart of the matter, there's something that you really just want to fight. Well, it's not about fighting for to someone, it's about fighting for a commitment to stay together. But I have a feeling it's somebody that you maybe hold a resentment against. And therefore, at the heart of the matter, there's kind of like good news coming in and some new opportunity. It might be throwing you like away from wanting to fight for what you have. I mean, it's either that or there needs to be, or it's saying to speak up and have a voice. Like if it's, I don't know, arranged marriage or something, if it's something where you don't feel like you have a voice. I don't know. Because I really have you wanting to be very independent. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me about how Libra is feeling. Well, that's good. That's good. Libra, you could really be all about being able to forgive somebody, but not until there's a debt paid off. So it's a very matter-of-fact energy. Aries showing up twice down your reading. I was going to say, and there's Aries, because the Aries energy is crowning you too. So that energy of like shining light on how you want it, the way you want it, it feels like this is representing either some kind of like payback or like a retaliation, or somebody paying you back what they owe you. Somebody that maybe it was not a great investment, but the good news is that you're going to get paid back or something like that. You know what I mean? Well, you could go so many different areas with this because these are archetypes. And I mean, the sun, if it's describing how you're feeling, then you're feeling completely fine. You're feeling justified and transparent and out there, right? And in control with the Emperor. So tell us more about Judgment in the reverse then. Let's go ahead and get more information on that. Oh, it's against some, okay. It's either against someone who, or holding judgment for somebody that maybe has some issues and wasn't able to take care of others so well. So the Empress energy then has to focus on themselves. And it can be looked at as selfish, but really, I mean, you know, everything has to do ultimately with this specific situation. Everybody's story is a lot different. But this Empress in the reverse is like, if you can forgive or get past this judgment on that energy, I think it will help. I think if they're looking for reciprocity, it will bring that in. payback. Can you even see all this? I don't even know if you can see it all. Okay, here we go. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Whew. Whew. So for anything that you invested in, again, that you were sad did not turn out right, that is what that card represents. It is the disappointment. It is from the past. This is all like the energy put in. This energy, this is just like, it's absolutely past exhaustion. Tell me more about that. And I'll tell you, wow. Main reason is because I don't know if this person is even like your friend. This divine counterpart wants to maybe be together or joined together as good friends. But one of the characters just does not want someone else to do good, or just doesn't wish the other person well. And that's the internal struggle, is can they get along as friends, or can you get along with someone, possibly this Empress energy, as friends? Or is something always going to be putting, issues your way? I don't know. I don't know. Because what you're thinking about is like, you're thinking about how you, hopes and fears is you're thinking of what you think is right and wrong. And you're very decisive. And then there's another person that feels like they're decisive, but in the opposite direction. And there's just animosity. There's no actual fighting or conflict, but nobody's really saying how they feel, and animosity is the only thing it's still, resentment and animosity are kind of here. So you just don't partake in this fight or this conflict. You withdraw your energy from it. So tell me more about the King of Swords reverse and the Five of Swords reverse. Tower reverse. Somebody has an issue with rebuilding. Either you're the Empress energy, okay, that wants to rebuild, and that somebody's having to forgive, or you're not wanting someone to break up something in order to rebuild. I don't know. It's something like that. I just feel like somebody's just not your friend here. And even though there's energies that were aligned at one time, there's energy trying to stop something from being rebuilt. Clear as day. Clear as day there. Gosh. Tell us more about reciprocity. Tell us more about that. Or you know what? No, not tell us about reciprocity. I'm going to get a different deck, and we are going to ask Spirit for your guidance, answers for this situation. And also, I offer private readings, so if you're interested in that. All right, so let's see here. Angels, what kind of advice can you give Libras on how to be brave and bold? Jeez. Ace of Cups reverse. So it definitely is this person or something from the past. It feels like somebody, this feels like it's just resentment for an opportunity started but just kind of poured out in a sense. And in the mind, there's a lot of anxiety about restarting or redoing anything from the past, such as rebuilding or remarrying or something like that. So this energy of kind of being restricted or in something different is stopping something from the past from happening. This just gets more confusing. Your reading just gets more confusing. If this is your energy, it can be very psychological, like, you know, anxiety. Or just, you know, thinking of something that might not go well. Right. Okay, so with Seven of Swords, it's like in the reverse, like there can be this feeling of once you've been done like a certain way of feeling like, oh, I'm gonna look back on all the things that didn't work out for me or all the times that somebody deceived me, and I'm gonna apply that to every type of situation, and that attitude won't work. I don't know if that's being used against you, or so if somebody, you know, if somebody's been burned before, I don't know. So like I really feel like what this is saying is that there's something that's kind of like transparent. It's pretty easy to see. And it's mainly about getting out of your own way. How do we deal with people that want to stop? People that want to stop you or the, you know what I mean? Try and keep your thoughts. Again, it's the same type of message. Those things that you can change, working on those things you can change, and not staying up at night for the things that you can't change or you can't do anything about. So, and make sure, I think Spirit's really saying, make sure you're getting enough sleep, getting good sleep. What's going on, Libras? Oh, goodness. What's going on, Libras? Something to do with your pentacles, or something to do with how you work or what you do at work, or this is at work. Something ends up working out. Something ends up working out. You are going to be out. Your turn up on top here, but I mean, there's just something about this rebuilding and the Empress energy that feels like it's a challenge to create or to get to working on something. At the end of the day, you have a Four of Wands, so it brings you back to anything from marriage, commitment, soul purpose. I mean, that could be a lot of things, but you're in participation of something big, something great, and something that does turn out well. Yeah, number 8. So there you go. You might be very successful when it comes to prosperity and abundance. Number 8, your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. 8 representing the ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation. I am successful. Number 8. That's what I got for you, Libras. Sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me.